Okay, today is Tuesday, November 16th, 2021. Meeting of the Berlin Board of Health via Zoom. Anybody in attendance will be allowed to speak. Things are being recorded and it's kind of business as usual. According to the agenda I am looking at, we have some discussion topics unless we need to start with something else. If that's so, just jump in. Otherwise, I'll start going down the discussion topics.
Okay.
Tobacco letter reminders.
Didn't get to them. I'll have them next meeting.
Okay.
We've got 5 out of 9 did it on their own, and we're going to have an 11th. We've got a request for an 11th vendor in town. So
Oh, really?
we have, let's see, I guess four that we'll send letters to. Yep.
All right. Recap Solutions. Do we have them scheduled?
I saw an email from Sue the 21st at 7:30. Is that correct?
December 21st at 7:30. I had to pick a date. They were asking for it, so.
That's fine.
And they wanted it at the end of the month.
Okay. Next I have 83 Walnut Street, a proposed in-law apartment.
Yeah, I spoke to the owner. They're scrapping that idea.
Oh, really? Okay.
Didn't want to do a new tank.
Was that Dennis's old house?
I think
or
so.
not, Bill?
Um,
That's no.
Phipps.
Oh, Phipps. Yeah, no, it wasn't Dennis. Next one up. Yeah. Next couple up, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, just to go recap Solutions, December 21st, the board's meeting with them?
Yeah, they're gonna meet with us on Zoom to share the results
Okay,
of the town water testing program.
okay. Thank you.
Okay, 275 Central Street. Need to schedule a variance hearing.
Yes, and again, if we go 2 meetings out, it will be that December 21st meeting. So if, I don't know how long you want to give our cap.
Um,
I have no idea. I have no idea how long their update is going to take. If we don't have any other hearings, I would say let's schedule it for 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a big one, Billy, that can get done in a minute, or is it something real serious? Or
Central Street is normal sewer line length, out of season testing, number of deeps and perks, no reserve area, typical for an upgrade.
right? I wonder if we should just do them first to get them done with, or
Well,
not?
we have recap already scheduled for 7:30, Bobby.
I wonder,
Okay.
actually, I wonder if,
I'm
do you think
sorry.
that time's flexible at all, Sue?
Possibly.
I'm
Yeah,
just
they
wondering if
looked
we should,
for a date and a time, so I picked one.
yeah,
I mean, we could always ask
7:15.
them to come start at 7:15. Or 7:10. I mean, we can start a little earlier.
right, we just use 7:30 as a start time for our hearings, because in the past, when we met in person.
Yeah,
that
but we're not locked
7:30
into that.
Yeah, it was kind of
Right.
like a walk-in time, which we don't really experience on Zoom, so.
Right.
Right.
Do you
Yeah.
want to, you want to leave our cap at 7:30 and sneak the hearings in before then?
Yeah.
Sure,
I
we can
would
try
try.
that. Yep.
And I didn't put it on the agenda, but I did receive a plan for another upgrade at 16 Peach Hill Road. And I think they would like to get that started, so maybe we can sneak 2 in. Maybe,
Why not?
what about 7:10 and 7:20?
Okay,
All right.
So 7:10 for 275 Central Street and 7:20 for 16 Peach Hill Road, and that'll keep us on track for our cap at 7:30.
yep.
That's
Okay,
good to me. All right, 275.
that way there, if our cap goes long, we've started. If they're quick, we're not waiting for the hearings to start.
Good
Right.
point. Yep.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done 5 hearings in a row before, so.
Right.
Yeah, that blew up, but these should be straightforward.
Yeah, that did blow up, yeah.
Yes, it did.
Bellevue Road, well, now that we have a new police chief, I guess Bill and I need to sit down and chat with him and talk about, unless, Bill, you've already spoken with him, but.
I have not. I guess I didn't know that we had a new chief, so it maybe be a good time to meet with him once he gets his feet on the ground and talk to him
Right,
about that issue.
Right, I didn't want to hit him right off because he was only appointed officially last week, so I'm sure
Right.
there are adjustments going on.
So who is it?
Who is it?
Eric
that's-
Shartner.
All right,
Eric.
Eric.
Oh, is it? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
it's-
so
I
he's
think
the
it's
next-
I think it's a good call.
Okay, cool.
Me
I
too.
mean, he's been on the force since '95, so he kind of knows the town.
Right.
He must know our friend on Bellevue too.
Yes, he does, because I've seen him there.
Yeah.
At previous dates.
All right, that sounds great.
Okay. I'll reach out to him, Bill,
Yeah.
and see when he might want to get together.
Yeah. Maybe even after the holiday. I know next week's a quick week and this week's booked solid, so.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's got some, well, they're all big fish to fry at this point, but
Right.
we'll
Yep.
let him pick it. Okay, lot 2, Linden Street.
Yes, this was a lot from Mark Sweeney on Linden
Mhm.
Street. The original permit was issued December 3rd, 2019, so the
Right.
local regulations give permits 2 years, so that it's coming up on its 2-year anniversary, and he's requesting a 1-year extension.
Has he
I put a
submitted-
copy of the letter in the board's box, but based on the pandemic, it really changed their plans on building.
Okay, so he submitted a letter requesting that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I put it in the board's file. It's in before the expiration date. And this is the lot that's been redesigned as a Presby, but I haven't looked at it yet, but he wanted to get the permit extended to play it safe on the existing design, which is trenches.
Mhm.
I don't have a problem. Anybody else have any issues with extending it 1 year?
No,
Nope.
then I'd like to make a motion that the board extend the permit for an additional year.
Okay,
I'll second that.
all in favor, Sue,
Aye.
Bobby,
Aye.
Paul, I,
So Donna, just for the minutes, that would make that valid through December 3rd of 2022.
Got it, thank you.
Look at
all
us.
right.
Finally getting our act together.
All right, porta potty for the transfer station. Donna, take it away.
Pleasant View, landscaping rubbish removal.
Right.
In
right.
Clinton, I get the emails because I rented a dumpster for them. They
Mhm.
have, what they had said is they have submitted paperwork to Neshoba Board of Health to be an approved vendor. Their prices seemed good. I think it was it 140 off the top of my head?
140, yep.
Yeah.
Which
it's
is
like
a lot cheaper, but after talking to Pete about it, he said something about it's got to be cleaned like at least once a week and sanitized. So I think when they're approved, I don't know how I'd find that out. I want to talk to them about
Right.
possibly coming down there and making sure it gets cleaned and if there's a winterization and, the whole 9 yards.
Bill, can you help us out? Do you know how long that process takes?
Well, at first I'd have to verify that paperwork's in. I think I'm the one that chased them in Lancaster to get them started, which is good news that they're doing it, especially if
Okay.
they're gonna be a vendor for the town.
Yep.
It's up to you, Sue or Donna. You can call Annette directly at my air office, only because I'm in Taunton all day tomorrow and in the field all day Thursday. If it's something you want to get right on, just call the Neshoba number extension 0 and Annette can tell you where that's at.
Yeah, I think I did that, was it last week or the week before? And they're not on the list yet, and she had emailed me a copy of everybody there. So, but do you know like how long it takes?
It's really up to them. It's
The
when we
approval?
get the application, the fee, the letter from where they dispose, and ultimately they have to bring a truck down full so that we can inspect it.
Okay, so I'll
And that
email
might
them.
know where that's at.
Okay, so I will email them and just say, when you get the approval from Neshoba Board of Health, we'd
Let
like a
us
quote.
know. Okay,
Okay, okay.
And they're already okay through Lancaster, Billy, so.
Nope.
No,
Once
no.
you're a vendor in Neshoba, you're good in all of our towns. So I saw them in
Okay.
Lancaster, didn't recognize them as a licensed hauler, and that I gave them a call.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're somewhat new in the porta potty business. They've been doing the dumpster rentals, and I think he's a Clinton firefighter, if I'm not mistaken. Or he
Yeah,
was at one point. So this is a new branch for him.
right.
So,
His mother was a Spencer from Berlin, I think. I'm quite
all
sure.
right,
okay.
we'll circle back to talking about a hearing date for the proposed regulation change.
Okay.
Let's move on to permits, Oriental City.
Yes, that's a tobacco sales permit that Paul, I'll leave on the desk for you probably Thursday, but I'll text you once it's there. That's a
Okay,
renewal.
okay, and Dudley Road, 70, 72, 74, 76, that's gonna be part of the roads development.
It is, and I haven't received an application yet. I just put it on because I had spoken to the owners about doing that work, but I haven't seen an application yet, so I don't have that permit tonight.
Okay. And lots 5 and 6, Wilson Road.
Yeah, I think Sue might have those from Seth Donahoe. I don't know if the board wants to look at the, you want to look at the overall first? Hopefully you sent the overall and those individual design plans.
Well, I don't know about the overall, but let me, oh, I hate this.
Those were pretty straightforward, aren't they, Billy?
Well, they're 40B.
Right.
So
right.
they've got a list of variances that have been already granted by the ZBA.
Correct.
But they do meet Title V.
Yeah.
All right, this should be coming up on your screen.
That's lot 5A.
This
So this is a
lot,
proposed 3-bedroom house. These are similar to lots 1 through 4.
yeah, this is lot
two-
6A.
6A. Yeah.
No, this is 5A. 6A is next to it.
Okay,
Um,
Oh, yeah, they're just showing 6A.
Yeah, it is
next to it,
5A.
so-
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, yep,
So again, 2 38-foot trenches and a fast unit in the 1,500-gallon tank, which treats the effluent before it's discharged to the trenches. And that allows them to do a 3-bedroom home on a 0.55 acre lot.
Can I do that? If I put an affordable house in alone, Billy? Can I? do
Well,
that?
actually, the treatment to get more bedrooms per acre can be done for any system.
Oh, yeah? No kidding.
Yep.
With that fast system. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well, that's nice to know. Yeah, the well's all right. That's same as the other ones, right, Billy? On the
Yeah,
big
again,
plan,
meets the
that's
100,
gonna-
doesn't meet the current 150, but again, that's a local reg that's been waived.
Right. Oh, yeah, I see well radius. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
No, I don't. Not much. I mean, it's straightforward, I guess.
we don't have much to say about it at all anyhow.
Right. I guess, so, what?
About information, just knowing what's going on.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to see the plan.
okay, well, bear with me. I gotta figure
So
out.
I do have a permit drafted for that. If the board's all set, I'll process that and sign it for the board.
That'd be
Oh.
fine.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute so I can go back and get the other drawing.
You're doing good, Sue.
So who's sneaking up behind you?
I don't know, don't care. Ah, okay,
Yeah. Thought I'd go fishing, you didn't bite.
nah. Know you too well, Paul. Okay, where's the share screen button? There we go. Okay, another one's coming, should be coming up.
Yep, it's coming.
I know, see, I gotta hide all the faces so I can see the full drawing.
Yeah, there's 6A.
Yeah, so this is 6A. The house is actually mislabeled 3-bedroom. This is one of the 2-bedroom dwellings that's proposed. So I did
Okay.
have the engineer revise that. But you can see there's 2 25-foot trenches versus 38-foot, and that's due to the 2-bedroom versus 3-bedroom design. And you can see the lot size is slightly smaller also. But again, 1,500-gallon tank with a fast unit and 2 trenches.
And a 100-foot well radius. Yeah.
Well, actually, this is if you scan out a little bit, these wells begin to fall on areas of the lot kind of away from the system itself. You know, there's
Oh,
a
yeah,
neck
out
of,
back. Yeah.
neck of land that wraps back around. So I thought we had the
Yeah.
overall locus, but you'll see that, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, they're all going to have the wells lined up along that
Yeah.
sideline with necks of land connecting them to the
Yeah.
lots. So the water lines will travel within that line. And there's also an access and utility easement there so that if the wells need to be serviced, there's access to get to them.
Do
Right.
they sleeve those well lines, Bill, or not?
Nope,
No?
nope. The only time they normally sleeve a water line is if it's crossing a sewer line or it goes beneath pavement, you know, something to keep it from having to, you know, dig up the pavement or something like that. But, you know, these are high pressure lines, 4 foot plus below grade, so they're not sleeved.
They must have be able to identify them, or they just send a bug down them, Billy, if they get messed up or something, or?
Well, I think, yeah, I think there's a way they can detect, they can send a charge, you know, through the line, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, God forbid, this usually nothing happens, but if you had something in the middle of one, boy, it'd be, to get out the middle one would be hard, you know, but
Yes.
yeah, they
Right, 'cause
do
you
it
get
all
two-
over. They do it everywhere, but yeah. Well, I have no problem.
Good.
So
It
you'll
is
just have,
what it is.
so you'll just
Okay.
have them revise that to a 2-bedroom, right, Billy?
Yeah, I've already talked to the engineer. Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
so
all
that's
set.
it for Wilson Road.
Yes.
Okay. Title V inspection at Three Gates Pond.
Yeah, that's the old Shiro site.
Oh, okay.
And the report indicates that the existing 3,000-gallon septic tank is leaking, so they need to repair or replace. The report says tank could possibly be cleaned and sealed. It really depends. You know, if it's a seam leak, that can be dealt with by sealing. If it's a structural thing, then they'd have to replace it.
Being commercial, Billy, is that in the driveway or anywhere? We don't know.
Look at the plan here. It is. Nope. It's kind of in the side yard, the area of lawn between the house and Old Central Street.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Is
Yep,
there's a
right there.
1,000-gallon grease trap, 3,000-gallon septic tank, and 3 12 by 8-foot leach pits.
That's a lot of gravel right there too, Billy, in that
It
area.
is. Yep. Yeah, they had quite a design flow. The report indicates that it says that system originally designed for a 50-seat restaurant with a 2-bedroom apartment. Restaurant closed and building has been converted into a 5-bedroom home. So you've got a system there that's much, you know, over designed for that use, but that's fine. It'll last longer.
Right. We lost the house down on 92 Gates.
I heard
Pond
that
yesterday.
today. Yeah, Paul Weir
Yes,
told me
I heard
that.
Burned
So
right up.
Who booked that?
Cowles. I don't know if it was the one that did the stained glass at the It's the old
What
dairy
house?
down on Gates Pond, just beyond the Red Barn, Donnie Wright's Red Barn on the left there.
Is there a fire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had
burned
the
up pretty
pictures
good.
on Facebook. It was
Oh, were they?
bad.
I didn't see them, but they were there all night and it restarted again last night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty much gone.
Yeah, Berlin police posted that. Looked
Yeah.
bad, bad.
No one hurt, luckily, it sounds like.
I don't think, I
No,
think everyone got
not that
out,
I
they
know.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Jeannie Colwell's?
It was Cowell, yeah. I think that's the house, Bob. I'm not sure. It was 92 and it's Cowell, but yeah.
Hmm.
It's after the auto body, correct? Isn't there a garage there?
Well, it's
Next.
part of the old dairy. I think it's the same building
Oh.
area, Billy. That same lot there.
Okay,
Yeah. It was the old Holder Dairy at one point. But
Huh.
yeah.
Okay. I have a couple other things. Bill, do you have anything?
no, that's it on my list.
Oh, we
Okay,
need to check Bill's brain though. Don't let him go.
what?
How, Bill, if
Mhm.
we want to do the regulations,
Uh,
what kind of lead time do I need to post it, to advertise it?
I'll need to pull that general law
Decided
up.
here.
I had it out for, it's, I think it's twice within 14 days prior to the meeting, and one at least 7 before, but I'd have to, the general law spells it right out. I can get that to you.
Okay,
Okay,
In
Uh,
reality, you're not adding regs, you're removing them. In theory, you can do that just at a meeting without a hearing, but going through those steps is probably a wise idea, just so it's on the completely in compliance, even though you're not making things stricter.
oh, okay.
But
see your
I
point.
will get you that information,
All
so.
right,
we just want to be legal. That's our concern.
Right. Right.
And
now,
Paul would like to do this in person.
so once we get clarification on that, we'll move forward with setting up a time. It'll probably be, I'm thinking it's gonna be January or something at this point.
Yeah.
Which is about 18 months after when we originally started, but that's all right. The animal hospital at 240 Central is inquiring about a commercial washer and dishwasher.
Not allowed.
Not
Yeah.
allowed?
No, I
Okay.
I emailed and spoke to Katie, that the
Oh, you
woman. that
did?
I
Okay.
emailed. I was just trying to determine if the business changed hands or the property itself, because if the property changed hands, we'd need a Title V, but I think maybe just the business changed hands.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I remember when they did that, you would told them that they couldn't run that, Billy, correct?
Well, yeah, a commercial washing machine is, I think it's like 200 or 400 gallons a day, and that system was, absolute max, barely
Right, that
fit
was
in
a
there.
small
So,
system, yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
she asked about enlarging it, and I said, they're lucky they got what they got in, and that was for a
Right.
really, really basic flow.
Because
Okay,
they wanted,
have you seen, Bill, have you seen plans for 220 Lancaster Road yet? It's a
Oh, yeah.
existing house that's gonna
Yep.
be added on to.
Yeah, basically, they need a 3-bedroom deed restriction, which I did sign. I don't know if it's been recorded, and they need a new septic tank. And I have seen the house plans, yes. So
Okay,
I've commented on Viewpoint.
so that's all set as long as they put in a new septic tank and they do the 3-bedroom deed restriction.
Correct. Yep. The system passed the Title V inspection. They're not increasing the number of bedrooms, but they do need a deed restriction to 3 and the new tank because of the cost of the cost of the work.
Work, right, okay. Okay. Okay, does anybody have anything else?
Well, we whipped through all that pretty quickly.
Yes, we did.
Now, everybody would like a refresher course on the regs.
Yeah,
Okay. And how do we feel going forward, doing Zoom for next year? I'm bringing this up because I need to reserve Zoom space. I mean, the nice
Cases are
thing
going up
about-
in Berkeley.
Yeah, the case numbers are going up. And the nice thing
Yep.
about Zoom is if there's a snowstorm, it won't stop us.
I hear you.
And Bill never has to leave his house.
Nope.
I agree. We should sign up because right now they're still pretty much on lockdown down the town hall, for big meetings, and I don't know.
well, Concom's meeting in person, personnel's meeting in person, it's not a lockdown there. It's kind of up to committees
Yeah,
and
with
boards.
masks, right, Paul?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in that building, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I don't
Bob,
know, I
how
think
do you
I think
feel?
it's situational. Most cases, I don't have a problem with Zoom. I did meet with I went I don't know if you guys saw the email from Margaret about textile recycling, blah, 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 and I went
yes.
and visited the company CMRK in Northborough that does this. They recycle just about everything from toys to textiles. It's a pretty interesting operation. They would like to put a container at the transfer station. But I thought that it would be worthwhile having them do a presentation to the entire board, because I'd like everybody to be thinking about the possibilities. I met with the owner, and I don't know if she was the marketing gal, sales gal, or whatever, but
Yeah.
spent about 45 minutes with them, and it was a fairly impressive operation. They handle a lot of material, and I'm going to say 90% of what they take in, and it's everything from fabric to household goods, they find a home for. Very little goes into the waste stream. I mean, we have our take it or leave it. Roger Bradley and his wife do a good job in recycling stuff when they kind of purge the take it or leave it. They bring it to Savers or something else. So
Yeah,
we're not looking at much that goes into the trash, but the DEP is moving toward no textiles in the waste stream. So, and I think we can get paid a nominal amount. And, I think
So
it's worth a try, but I would like them to do a presentation for us.
right.
I was
It's
thinking
no
in
charge,
person.
Paul?
I was thinking in person, but maybe we do it over Zoom.
It's no charge for this situation, Paul, or
No,
how does
no
it?
charge, no charge.
No
We might
kidding.
we might
Yeah.
actually get a few cents per pound on fabric. So-
But even if we didn't, they're taking away material.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah, definitely.
Bill, what do we have scheduled for the December 7th meeting?
We have one hearing at 7:30, 28 Coburn Road.
Okay. Paul, you want to find out how much time they need for their presentation?
Okay,
Or we could possibly do it on December 7th, or we move it to like the beginning of January?
Hey,
now let's try and shoot
No,
for
I'm on a Zoom
December.
meeting.
I'll
Let
see
me
if
call you right
December
back.
7th works.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I'm
Just,
happy.
just so you know, they've been in business for 35 years. They do scheduled pickups at houses. They work with big brothers, big sisters.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, they've been down, this is not their first rodeo. They have it
Right.
pretty well organized. I was impressed.
I've
Where are
used
they
their
located?
services.
They're
Where are they
located
located?
on Railroad Ave off of Lyman Street and near the Northborough, Westborough line.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Sounds like a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see where we can get hurt. Let's put it that way. And if we can pull a few more things out of the waste stream.
Every pound's a pound, Paul.
Yeah, they actually have one container in town right now, and that's down at the real estate offices, the
Oh,
old
yeah.
Carter Crossing.
Yeah.
So,
And I
All right.
noticed there's one up at Rue's Garage too, Paul.
yeah, I don't know if
what
it's
kind of-
theirs. I don't
Oh, that's
know if
books.
that's theirs or not,
Oh, that's
because
books.
St. Joe's has one and it's not theirs. So, you
Yeah,
know, there are
okay.
different vendors out there doing this.
Sure. All right.
Anything else from anybody?
Not tonight. I've done my damage.
Wow.
Me too.
So Bill, just let me know when you get stuff to sign.
I will.
And
Happy Thanksgiving.
Donna
Oh,
and
thank you.
Donna and
Yep.
Sue, I'll have those invoices drafted for Friday morning.
We look
Okay,
Forward to seeing you.
okay, yeah, we'll have to do the payroll stuff on Friday too.
Yep,
So I don't know if we have to make phone calls or.
we'll figure it out on Friday.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
If you need anything, holler on the phone.